we are warned now that there is major crossing traffic from the southern border, Mexico to the U.S. Thousands of people across the United States are traveling to see their families in Mexico for the holidays as well. And the journey to see loved ones, it can take up to 2 weeks. It's been much more dangerous to travel to Mexico because of what's happening at our border, because of the cartel. In recent years, hundreds of police officers have been monitoring roads and assisting travelers. Since last week, drug cartels, obviously, are terrorizing towns and highways just off the border. News Nation's Jorge Ventura is live in San Antonio, Texas, with more. Jorge, this affects a whole lot of people. What do people who live in the United States need to know if they're heading to Mexico in regards to the safety of our border and the immigration traffic that's also heading into our country?
Yeah, that's right, Adrienne. I'm here in San Antonio, so lots of folks here will be traveling down to Eagle Pass and crossing into Mexico, into the Palos Negros area. Mexican officials have said that they have stepped up security on their side. For instance, in the Mexican state of Chihuahua, where Juarez is and a lot of folks from El Paso will be crossing to, they say they've already deployed additional 400 officers. And take a look at the images here, Adrienne. This is of folks heading to Mexico in Laredo. Laredo, the police department saying these are hours and hours, just long lines of congestion. This traffic all coming as families are now traveling across the border for those Christmas celebrations this week. Also, officials in Eagle Pass, Texas, also reporting long lines of congestion on International Bridge 1 and International Bridge 2 that will have some impact on commerce. Some of that traffic in those bridges being rerouted to different roads. Officials are recommending that all Texans heading to Mexico are looking on social media for any statements from local law enforcement as that comes. And like we said, Adrienne, Texas DPS also says on the American side, they've deployed additional officers, but Mexico really saying that they want to protect those Americans traveling in, buying presents, and coming back to the U.S. And with a record number of travelers this holiday season, at least 9.1 million Texans will be hitting the skies and the roads, Adrienne.
Jorge Ventura, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.